Did you know that 1 in 8 men will develop prostate cancer during their lifetime? It's not just a statistic, it could be your father, your brother, your husband, or maybe even you. But here's what doctors won't tell you. There are 5 common fruits in your kitchen that could be your first line of defense against this silent killer. I'm talking about fruits so powerful that, according to studies, they can reduce the risk of prostate cancer by up to 50%. Fruits that can shrink an enlarged prostate, eliminate pain during urination, and restore the confidence of knowing your body is working as it should. And the 5th fruit on our list contains compounds that can stop the growth of existing cancer cells. Most men have never heard of this connection, and that's exactly why prostate problems are reaching epidemic levels. But here's the scary truth. If you're over 50 and not eating these specific fruits, you're gambling with your prostate health every day. The consequences: pain during urination that wakes you up several times each night, the embarrassment of a weak urine stream, the constant worry about what's happening inside your body, and for hundreds of thousands of men each year, a devastating diagnosis that could have been prevented. Before we get into the details, I want to know where you're watching us from today. Leave a comment below and tell me where you are. And if you're serious about protecting your prostate, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because the information we're going to share today could literally save your life. If you're watching this video right now and this message seems relevant to you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your participation helps us reach more men who desperately need this information. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever woken up at 2 a.m. with an urgent need to urinate, only to stand there for what feels like forever with just a trickle? Have you ever felt that burning sensation? That feeling of incomplete emptying? That constant pressure that makes you wonder if something's really wrong? If you're nodding your head, you're not alone. But the most important thing is, you're not helpless. Understanding the prostate, the gland that controls your quality of life. Let's start with the basics, because understanding the enemy is the first step to defeating it. The prostate is a walnut-sized gland located just below the bladder. It wraps around the urethra like a donut, and when it's healthy, you barely notice it. But as you age, this small gland can become your biggest health concern. Here's what's happening inside your body right now. After age 40, the prostate begins to grow. It's not cancer, just a natural enlargement called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Sounds harmless, right? Well, it's not. This harmless growth can disrupt your life. Imagine this. You're having dinner with friends and excuse yourself to go to the bathroom for the 3rd time in an hour. You stand there wishing your body would cooperate, but nothing happens. The pressure builds, the embarrassment grows. You finally return to the table knowing you'll be back soon. This is the reality for millions of men who think prostate problems are just part of aging. But here's the shocking part. BPH isn't just uncomfortable. It's dangerous. When the prostate squeezes the urethra, it doesn't just make urination difficult. It can cause kidney damage, bladder stones, and infections that can spread throughout the body. In severe cases, complete urinary retention can land you in the emergency room with a catheter. And then there's the shadow that haunts all men over 50: prostate cancer. The American Cancer Society estimates that this year alone, 299,000 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. That's 820 new cases every day. The good news: unlike many types of cancer, prostate cancer is very preventable and treatable if caught early. The bad news: most men do nothing to prevent it. The 5 fruits that protect the prostate and could save your life. Now comes the interesting part. After years of research and clinical studies, we've identified 5 fruits that can drastically reduce the risk of prostate problems while actively protecting and healing the prostate. These aren't expensive supplements or rare exotic fruits. They are common, delicious fruits with powerful effects on prostate health. 5. Watermelon, the surprising prostate protector. Let's start with number 5, watermelon. I know what you're thinking. Isn't watermelon mostly water? How can something so simple protect something so important? The answer lies in a compound called lycopene, and watermelon contains more of it than almost any other fruit. Lycopene is what gives watermelon its bright red color, but more importantly, it's what gives prostate cells their protective shield. This powerful antioxidant fights free radicals, those cellular terrorists that damage DNA and trigger cancer growth. When you eat watermelon, you're basically sending in an army of microscopic bodyguards to protect your prostate. But here's where it gets really interesting. A landmark study published in Cancer Epidemiology, Biomarkers and Prevention followed thousands of men for over a decade. The results were surprising. Men who consumed lycopene-rich foods like watermelon had a 35% lower risk of developing prostate cancer. 35%. That's not a small improvement. That's a life-changing risk reduction. And there's more. Watermelon contains citrulline, a compound that improves blood flow throughout the body, including the prostate. Better blood flow means better oxygen supply, better waste removal, and better overall prostate function. It's like giving your prostate a daily spa treatment. And best of all, you don't need to eat huge amounts. Just 2 cups of fresh watermelon 3 times a week can provide significant protection. And unlike many healthy foods, watermelon is delicious, refreshing, and naturally sweet. Add it to your breakfast, blend it into smoothies, or enjoy it as an afternoon snack. Fourth, pears, the underrated warriors of the prostate. Number 4 might surprise you, pears. Often overlooked in favor of more popular fruits, pears are quietly one of nature's most powerful prostate protectors. They've been called man's fruit for a good reason. Pears are packed with vitamin C, but that's just the beginning. They contain unique flavonoids and antioxidants that specifically fight prostate inflammation. If you've ever experienced the burning, urgency, and discomfort of prostatitis, you know how desperate you can be to find relief. Pears contain natural compounds that reduce this inflammation from within. But here's the real secret. Pears are rich in pectin, a soluble fiber that acts as a gentle detox system for the entire body. It binds to toxins and helps remove them before they can damage prostate cells. Think of pectin as a microscopic cleaning crew constantly working to keep the prostate environment healthy. The research is convincing. Men who eat pears regularly show significantly lower rates of prostatitis, urinary tract infections, and even bladder cancer. The high water content in this fruit also helps flush out bacteria from the urinary system, preventing infections that can lead to serious prostate complications. Here's what makes pears even more special. They're incredibly gentle on the digestive system. As we age, our stomachs become more sensitive, and many healthy foods can cause discomfort. But not pears. They're naturally soothing, easy to digest, and don't cause bloating or gas that can worsen prostate pressure. Don't skip the skin. It's packed with phytonutrients that provide extra protection against cellular damage. And here's an added bonus. Pear leaves can be used to make a tea with natural calming properties, perfect for reducing stress, which can make prostate symptoms worse. Third, avocado, the prostate's best friend. Number 3 is avocado, and it might be the most important fruit on our list. Unlike most fruits, which are mainly carbohydrates, avocados are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, the same fats that make olive oil so good for your heart. But for the prostate, these fats are absolutely crucial. Here's a scientific fact that will blow your mind. Researchers at the American Institute for Cancer Research found that avocado extract can inhibit the growth of existing prostate cancer cells by up to 60%. 60%. It not only prevents cancer but also actively fights it. The key compound in avocado is lutein, a carotenoid that acts like kryptonite for cancer cells. Studies show that lutein alone can reduce the growth of prostate cancer cells by 25%. But avocados don't just contain lutein, they have more lutein than any other fruit. It's like nature specifically designed them to protect a man's prostate. But that's not all. Avocados help regulate testosterone levels, which is crucial for prostate health. You see, testosterone is a double-edged sword. Too little of it causes inflammation and prostatitis. Too much of it can promote cancer growth. Avocados help maintain the perfect balance, keeping testosterone at healthy levels for the prostate. A groundbreaking study led by Dr. Michael Greger found that men who ate just 1/3 of an avocado a day reduced their risk of prostate cancer by 50%. Think about that. Cutting the risk in half by simply adding avocado to your breakfast toast or afternoon salad. The healthy fats in avocado also help the body absorb other prostate-protecting nutrients more effectively. When you eat avocado with other fruits and vegetables, you're not just getting its benefits, but also boosting the effects of everything else you eat. Number 2, tomatoes, the source of lycopene. Number 2 is tomatoes, and this is where the science gets really interesting. Tomatoes contain more lycopene than any other common food. And when it comes to protecting the prostate, lycopene is the gold standard. Here's what makes tomatoes special. Cooking them increases their lycopene content. That's right. Unlike most nutrients that break down with heat, lycopene becomes more potent when tomatoes are cooked. This means tomato sauce, tomato paste, and even ketchup can be powerful prostate protectors. The research on tomatoes is overwhelming. Men who eat tomatoes regularly consistently have lower rates of prostate cancer. But here's the fascinating part. It's not just about prevention. Studies show that men who already have prostate cancer can slow its progression by eating more tomatoes. The key is how they're prepared. When tomatoes are cooked with a bit of olive oil, it creates the perfect combination for prostate protection. Heat releases more lycopene, and healthy fats help the body absorb it better. It's like making your own medicine right in your kitchen. But tomatoes offer more than lycopene. They're rich in vitamin C, folic acid, and potassium, all nutrients that support prostate health. They also contain unique compounds that help reduce inflammation throughout the body, including the prostate. Here's a practical tip. Always keep a good quality jar of tomato sauce in your pantry. Add it to eggs, pasta, rice, or vegetables. Even 1 tablespoon a day can provide meaningful protection. And if you grow your own tomatoes, you'll get the maximum nutritional benefit from this powerful prostate protector. Number 1. Pomegranate, the ultimate superfruit for the prostate. And now the number 1 fruit for prostate health, pomegranate. This ancient fruit has been praised for thousands of years, and modern science is finally discovering what traditional healers have always known. Pomegranate is a miracle for the prostate. Here's what makes pomegranate so special. It contains more antioxidants than red wine, green tea, and blueberries combined. We're talking about antioxidant levels that go off the charts. But for the prostate, it's not just about antioxidants, it's about specific compounds that act directly on prostate problems with surgical precision. The research on pomegranate is remarkable. Studies show that pomegranate juice can slow the progression of prostate cancer by up to 400%. That's not a typo. 400%. Men who drank pomegranate juice saw their PSA levels, a marker for prostate cancer, rise much more slowly than men who didn't drink it. But here's where it gets even more impressive. Pomegranate not only slows cancer growth, but can trigger the death of cancer cells through a process called apoptosis. It's like the fruit contains a built-in self-destruct button for harmful cells. Pomegranate's anti-inflammatory properties are just as impressive. Men with prostatitis often experience a dramatic improvement in symptoms after adding pomegranate to their diet. The burning, urgency, and discomfort that can make life miserable begin to fade as the fruit's powerful compounds reduce inflammation. Pomegranate is also rich in ellagic acid, a compound that specifically protects against hormone-related cancers like prostate cancer. It works by blocking the enzymes that cancer cells need to grow and spread. Here's a practical way to use it. Try to have half a cup of pomegranate seeds or 250 milliliters of pure pomegranate juice each day. The seeds are delicious on their own, mixed with yogurt, or sprinkled over salads. The juice is incredibly potent, but make sure it's 100% pure with no added sugars. The daily protocol for prostate protection. Now that you know about these 5 amazing fruits, here's a simple daily protocol that can greatly improve your prostate health. In the morning, start with a glass of pure pomegranate juice or a handful of pomegranate seeds. Lunch, add avocado slices to your salad or sandwich. Afternoon snack, enjoy fresh watermelon or pear slices. Dinner, include cooked tomatoes in your meal. Tomato sauce, pasta, or sautéed fresh tomatoes with olive oil. This routine ensures a steady supply of prostate-protecting compounds throughout the day. Your body will thank you, and your prostate will be stronger against the damage that leads to BPH and cancer. Beyond diet, the complete prostate protection plan. Although these fruits are incredibly powerful, prostate health doesn't only depend on what you eat, it also depends on how you live. Here are additional steps every man over 50 should follow. Stay hydrated. Drink at least 8 glasses of water a day to help flush toxins from your body. Exercise regularly. Physical activity improves blood flow to the prostate and helps maintain healthy hormone levels. Manage stress. Chronic stress can worsen prostate symptoms. Practice meditation, deep breathing, or other stress-reducing techniques. Get regular checkups. Don't skip your annual prostate exam. Early detection saves lives. Limit alcohol and quit smoking. Both can irritate the prostate and increase cancer risk. The life-changing choice. Here's the truth. Prostate problems are not inevitable. They're not just a part of aging. They are largely preventable with the right knowledge and action. The 5 fruits we talked about today are not just food, they are medicine. They're your insurance policy against a future filled with pain, embarrassment, and fear. Every day you delay taking action is another day your prostate stays vulnerable. But every day you choose these powerful fruits is another day you build stronger protection against prostate disease. I want to hear from you. Which of these fruits will you start eating today? Do you already eat any of them regularly? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might help another man take that crucial first step toward better prostate health. If this information has opened your eyes to the power of natural prostate protection, give this video a like and share it with the men in your life. Every time you share it, you might be saving someone's life. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We regularly share life-changing health information. Remember, your prostate health is in your hands. You have the power to protect it, strengthen it, and make sure it serves you well for many decades. The choice is yours, and the time to act is now. Take control of your prostate health today. Your future self will thank you.